He was so full of life that right till the end he wanted to participate in everything. Anytime he would get ill and he was lying in the hospital upstairs, if there was a hospital dinner and the doctors came to invite him, he would, from his hospital room, want to get ready, and he would get ready and go for dinner and come back and get admitted again. And poor things, they could not say very much to him. Even if they thought he was doing something wrong, being the chairman, he would rule everybody, overrule everybody.
Sangeeta was a quite simple and loving nature, very religious. She was quite healthy. She even not even having a BP or कोई उनको disease नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था.
That day he said, I'm coming over to your place in the evening for a cup of tea. I said, sure, come, come. He reached Noida at about 9, and at 9:30 he told the cook, why don't you do one thing? I can't get up, I'm very tired. Can you get me my drink where I'm sitting? Straight after saying that sentence, his head tilted to the side.
That day, we with our family went for excursion in Faridabad resort. After having a dinner over there that day, suddenly she says that she is having a headache, severe headache. We thought that it's a serious matter, so we should rush to the hospital.
And when we reached the hospital, he was lying very, very still, and they had a whole lot of tubes and machines and things attached to him, and the doctor said 95% of his brain had got clouded with blood. There was a huge aneurysm which had burst.
We reached to the hospital over there. During that time, she lost her conscious. After scanning, there's a bleeding in the brain. It seems there's a brain hemorrhage. Although her organs and everything was working perfectly all right, but she was not responding to anything.
The head of the ICU, where Dad was actually lying, he came up to me and said, I want to ask you something, but don't get upset if my question disturbs you. And he said, we would just want to ask you, are you ready to donate his organs? I'm surprised that you're even thinking of organ donation for a person who's so unwell. They said, no, his organs are fine. Most of his organs are fine. We've checked them out while he was here, and we would like to use his organs for at least 3 or 4 lives he can save. I said, sure. I said, I'll be the happiest person if he could be used to save anybody's life.
Although it is a very difficult situation for me to take a decision at that moment, but somehow I convinced myself and taken a decision without telling anybody that I will go for this.
And that feeling was so good inside me when I went home that night, that even in death he has helped people and gone. How lovely. And I was only the facilitator, I'm not even the giver. That's the best part. It's his body, his organ. So do I have a right to say no in something like this?
Giving a life to another person, to the humanity, which was giving me some relief on this.
In your life you can give all the money you want, but you cannot give life with money. This is beyond everything. This kind of giving is the ultimate giving, I feel. This is the ultimate giving.